Hi guys, welcome back for part 2. So thanks if you've decided to be dedicated and staying for part 2. So obviously this is more sort of my favourite skincare, hair care, nail, etc. for 2010. So I'll get straight into it so I don't bore you too much. So I'll start off with basically my favourite facial moisturiser. I did a review on this already, is the Sukin facial moisturiser. And I absolutely love it. I love the fact that it's a lot of the extracts are natural, that it's also got no mineral oils, no parabens, it's not tested on animals, etc. And I can also recycle or reuse the actual container. And it's also relatively cheap. I think this is about $9 or $10 and you can pick it up at a lot of different places or even Priceline for those of you in Australia. My favourite actually body shower gel. Now I love body washes. I did a separate post quite a while ago of my favourite sort of shower gels and washes, but the one that I reach for the most is probably the LUX Indulge, and it's in the neroli and ylang. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I love this. I must go through, I don't know, one of these every 3 to 4 weeks, and at least once a month I'm getting a new one. I still have tons of other ones that I sort of use up. I've got Olay Eye shower stuff, I've got MAC stuff, I've got LUX stuff, but this is my most used because it's a really nice scent as well. I love that. My favourite fragrance has been for many years the Anai by Cacharel. I love this one. I picked up the little one that you can get, your little carry or little travel one. Anai Cacharel. I love this. I love the scent. It's a really nice light floral scent as well. I normally try and get it when they're the full size when it's on special or if it's in the packs, but probably the cheapest place for those in Australia that I've picked that up from is Chemist, I think it's Chemist Warehouse. Now my favourite body spritz, I have lots of different spritzes and toners and stuff, but probably my overall favourite one just for the body is hands down the YANU Skin Salad and the green apple. I love green apple. It's really hard to get a proper green apple scent. Most of them smell either too sweet or they don't smell like apple at all. And this really smells like that crisp Granny Smith apple. I'll put a link down below where you can actually get this. This is by Bayonelle, but it's the YANU Skin Salad one. Love it. I am recording. That's my husband. If anyone heard the strange voice in the background. My favourite, I suppose, makeup set or makeup set is spray. I've tried many different ones, but probably the one I enjoyed the most while I was actually using it was the Benai Final Seal. I actually did a review on this one and I'm literally down to the last drops. I still love the Models Prefer one and the Model Co one, but I still do like this one. More skincare. Now I did mention this I think in my big last year's favourites one, and this is the eye gel. I absolutely love. I've been using this for over 10 years. It's the Olay Eye Gel with cucumber. I love it. It's just a clear gel. I use this one actually as my night treatment sort of under my eye area after I removed all my makeup. And the one at the moment that I've been loving, absolutely loving since I've got it during the day, sort of just before I put on my corrector or concealer, is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I love this stuff. I don't know anywhere cheap to get it in Australia because I actually get this online because it's literally like 52 or 54 Australian dollars. It's so expensive. I pick it up for about 20 bucks online, so I love that. Let's get on to nails. I love nail polish. For those of you that remember some of my first videos or the first ones I was mentioning nail polish, my favourite and still my favourite nail polish is Cool Reserve by MAC. It's a dirty grey purple colour, but of course limited edition, and it's, yeah, can't get it now except online. But my overall favourite that I've been loving since I ran out of that is the Orly Petit.2. I've actually got it on at the moment and it's a beautiful blue tone pink or blue tone lavender. I love it. It's great. I love it on my nails. I love it on my toes, and beautiful colour. It's also cream. Cream is my favourite application in nail varnish. Favourite Underlacquer Base is the MAC one. I mean, this is fairly expensive for base coat, but it's probably the favourite one that I love, and this is my second bottle. And then again, I get my money's worth out of it, so I definitely love that one. My favourite top coat is the RapiDry TopCoat by OPI. Again, fairly expensive in comparison to a lot of other ones, but if you can get this in a set or something like that, it's probably value for money that way. And my favourite, I suppose, dryer, I mean, I do love the OPI RapiDry spray. I've mentioned this one many a time too in favourites, but it's so expensive in Australia. Unless you buy it from a beauty store, I probably wouldn't recommend buying it at a department store because it's so expensive there, but a lot cheaper from maybe beauty supply places or salons. But one that's a really good value for money is the DeMert Enamel dryer. If you can pick this one up, you can also get it in the actual spray as well. A little bit dearer. This is just the actual pressurized spray, but I love that one. And then to remove all that stuff, my favorite hands down nail polish remover is the Mavala, or Mavala, can't pronounce that one. It's actually a Swiss brand nail polish remover pads. Get about 30 pads in there. I normally pick this up from most of my local chemists, have this brand. I love it. I love the fact there's no, what do you call it? It's acetone free. It doesn't even really smell bad. It's actually a really nice, it's a really nice sort of, I don't know how to describe it, musky, oily sort of a fragrance. And also when you're actually removing it, it comes off really easy, but they are really greasy, oily feeling, the pads, but it actually is moisturizing for my nails and my hands or my cuticles when I'm actually removing it. So it's sort of got a nice double action thing going there, and it doesn't have that horrible chemical spray as a lot of nail polish removers do. We're done for that. Now for probably my favorite SPF range is probably those from Neutrogena. I do use a lot of the Ultra Sheer sprays. I also like the Ultra Sheer Ultra Dry Touch creams as well in the SPF. I love those. For, I suppose, sort of spot treatment, I have done a review on some of the spot treatment pens. This is the Bye Bye Spot SOS-Stick by Nivea Visage. It's probably my favourite one because I've used lots of these ones. It's sort of good for sort of controlling blemishes or spots as they come up. Plus I always have one in my makeup bag that I carry around with me. I keep that one in there. I have tried a whole range of stuff. After my sort of last review on the SOS or spot pens, I'll be doing an updated blemish sort of review on some other ones that I've been trying, like gels and even spot pad treatments. I'll be doing one on that, just to head up, but that's probably my overall favourite one. And I suppose on my favourite sort of accessories or makeup accessories, my favourite brush of all time is probably the stippling brush. Now I have a range of stippling brushes now if I can get them in shot, and a few of them are actually dirty. I hate seeing dirty brushes, but I thought I want to actually show that I actually do use them, so I haven't spot cleansed some of them yet. So I've got a couple by Artiste Professional range by Manicure. One of my first videos were on these sorts of brushes. I will be doing an updated one with proper sound and video quality, but I've got two of those ones and I love them. I've also got the Sigma Travel one. I love that one as well for traveling, even keeping in my makeup bag. I've got the Sigma sort of Klimt one. That's the F15. I love that for cream blushes. Absolutely love it for cream blushes. And also for my contouring liquid. And I recently picked up the e.l.f. stippling brush. I got this one from Crush Cosmetics, but I'm loving that so far for my sort of shimmer powders and my bronzers as well. Because a little bit, it's not as dense as the other ones. I don't actually have a MAC stippling brush. They're just too expensive in Australia. Okay, now for hair care. I got a whole range of stuff here. I could go over on my argan oil that I love and my Andrew Cologne range, but I thought I'll just do one spray, and this is the one treatment. It's the Heat Tamer Protector Spray by TRESemme. I've mentioned this before as well. I still love this one as my favourite heat tamer spray. My favourite hairspray is still the TRESemme Salon Finish one. This is just the travel size, just easy to pick up. So I love that. It's not too sticky, but it works really well on my thick, unruly, frizzy hair. And it's easy to wash out as well, or brush out. And I think last but not least, my favourite sort of hair tool or styling tool is the Vidal Sassoon Total Freedom 230. I actually have two of these. This is how much I actually love this. So obviously it's got the stand, it's got the little plug there. It's actually, I love it because the fact that it's hands-free, and you probably get about 4 minutes worth of that when you're styling your hair. I hate when I get tangled up in cords. Of course you can still unplug it. This is the beauty of this product. And you can plug it into this one. Obviously if you just want to keep going while styling your hair, you've got that option as well to do that. And for those of you that sort of like sort of curling your hair, I don't do it so often, but it also comes with an extra accessory which is the actual sort of curler, and I really love this sort of curler as well. I sort of find it hard for my really thick hair to actually sort of curl it. Obviously I sort of strain it a little bit first to sort of get it control, and then I might try and do a nice wave with something like this, but this is my sort of favourite one, and it gets quite hot. It's a ceramic one, but yeah, I love this one. It's fairly pricey, but I mean, in comparison to some really good sort of ceramic, you call it hair straighteners that I've had in the past, it's probably the best value for money for what you get out of it and sort of how convenient it is to sort of use. So I do love that one, and the actual stand itself comes with the little suction pads on there, so you can actually really make sure that it's stuck down on the actual things. A couple of times I forgot to do that. When you pull that off, you risk actually dropping that sort of thing. You don't want to do that, obviously, but I love that product. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, I'll put everything down below that I've mentioned. If you have any questions, anything that maybe I haven't done a review on before that you want to see, please let me know. And thanks for watching both of these parts. Thanks for sort of, again, supporting my channel. Look forward to seeing everyone else's favourites for 2010. And have a great new year. Thanks, guys. And Happy New Year again. Bye.